Hi, everybody. How are you guys all doing today? I hope that you guys are all doing amazing. My name is TracEy, and you're watching me here at TracEy EF I am an international exchange coordinator with EF High School Exchange Year, and I am super excited to bring to you guys another spotlight of an exchange student that is hoping to find a host family here in America. And so I want to share this profile with you. So then, if you are interested in hosting a student, you can watch this video and see if this would be a good fit for you. And if it is, then definitely get in contact with me in the description down below. Click on that link and let's get you started so then we can get you all set up to hosting this student. But before I get started in today's video, I always like to start my videos off by saying thank you to each one of you for taking the time to click on that play button and giving me the opportunity to share these types of videos with you. So thank you so much for being here today, and thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube community. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive on into today's video, because today's student spotlight is all about Maria. Yay! Maria is from Spain. She is a 16-year-old, like I said, hoping to come to America for her exchange year. She is in the high school level. Those are all of the students that we deal with here at EF High School Exchange Year. So in this case, Maria is a high school exchange student, and she will be arriving in July, August 2025. And because she is a full year student, she will be here for the entire school year, which is based off of your school year, and that'll end right around June, anywhere between May and July, and then she would go home after her exchange year is over. But let's go ahead and take a look at her profile, and let's go ahead and mark it up, because this helps me when I am out doing vendor booths in my community. It helps me to give me a very fast visual when I have families that are looking for certain areas of interest. So let's find out what Maria's areas of interests are. So let me go ahead and get my highlighter together here. Let's go ahead and use a pink color since we are working with a female. So again, Maria is, me narrow that down a little bit. So she is 16 years old. She is from Spain. She is wanting to come here for a full school year. Anywhere in the United States, guys, if you are anywhere within the United States, you will definitely want to check this profile out. Her grade average is a B at home. Her English level is at a 7, so she ranges between a 5 and a 10. She's right in the middle at a 7. She lives with both of her parents. She has 2 siblings, much older than her, 26 years old and 29 years old. She does have pets. She has dogs and she has a horse. And then we are not a religious-based program, but we do like to list what religion they go by at home, if they choose to put that down. In this case, she has put down that she is Catholic and that she would be interested in going to church services with her family. Activities that she wants to try while she's here in America. She wants to try team sports, community events, and outdoor activities. Her hobbies and interests are going to concerts. She loves dogs. She loves horses, reading and cooking. And then, as far as activities and sports that she does at home, she puts other. And I'm sure that she will explain that in detail when we get to the second page of her profile. She does not play any kind of music instruments. As far as diets and allergies go, her favorite foods are pasta. She does not have any special diets or allergies, which is excellent. As far as her being open to a certain topics, she is open to a double placement. She is not open to a single parent host, and she is open to being hosted by somebody that identifies with the LGBTQIA plus community. As far as her being quiet or talkative, she's right in the middle. Her room tends to be not messy or organized, just kind of average. As far as her personality goes, she's not shy. She's very outgoing. And then when it comes to plans being changed, she tends to be not flexible but rigid. So when things change, she kind of has a little more has a little hard time adjusting. But sometimes that's just the way that life goes, right? So, all right, so let's go ahead and look at page 2. With page 2, now this is all public information, so that's why I'm able to share this information with you, because this is information that we can provide to people in our community without getting too far into detail. Now, once you are, if you are interested in hosting Maria, and once you are in full compliance, she does have a video to share with her future host family, and there's also more meat and potatoes behind her profile to get to know her a lot more. And there's also family photos and photos that she will share of her and her family. So definitely when you commit to hosting a student, it's kind of like Pandora's box opens up and you get to see a lot more about that student. And then you also get in contact with them before they actually arrive here to the United States. So then you can start bonding with them before they actually arrive. So, okay, let's go ahead and move on. How would you describe, this is what EF asks questions during their application process. And so EF asks, how would you describe yourself and your personality to your future host family? She says, I am a happy person. I love to try new things. I am very social. I love people. I love to talk about important things. I help others a lot. I trust people a lot, and I hope that people trust me. I also love to travel and learn about new cultures and foods. I am a person who loves her family, cousins, friends, and more. I always help the people I love, and I love to ride horses with my father. So I think that is absolutely fantastic. So what I'm going to highlight on my end is that she loves to travel. So that'll give me a nice visual when somebody that comes to my booth says that they want to travel, then I can look up travel and I can see that highlighted. She also likes to ride horses with her father. So if you are somebody that has horses, or you know somebody that has horses, or a certain region in our country that has horses that you think may be interested, then maybe what you can do is you can share this YouTube video onto your social media platforms, such as if you are on Facebook, a really great place to share this profile is in a Facebook group. So if you can do that for me, that would be absolutely amazing. Share the link also down in the description of this video. Because then that will be a really great source for them to start getting to know the student as well, and also to get the application process started. So, all right, let's go ahead and move on. What are you passionate about? What are some things you love and can talk about endlessly? And she says, I am passionate about horseback riding plus polo, which is my favorite sport. I love spending time in the countryside, in nature, and being with animals. I always like to talk about it and share it with my cousins, who some of them share the sport with me. Since I was 9 years old, I have been practicing it, so I've always liked it. So, this is a really great thing to know, is that she not only likes the horses, but she also likes to play polo. So that's a really great thing to know. So if you're in the community where they do play polo and they have horses, then she's going to be a really good, really great fit for that community, and also for that family, of course. What are your favorite classes or subjects in school and why? And she says, I like physical education and biology. Moving on to the next topic, tell us more about the interests, hobbies, and sports or activities you like to do. She says, I love reading, horses, riding. I like playing sports with my friends and family, polo, spending time with my family and cousins. I also like to paint and design, but now I don't do it anymore. So that one right there, paint and design, that one could be questionable. That's maybe an interest that can spark again, depending on her host family and if that's something that they do as well. It says, what do you normally spend your alone time or free time? She says, reading. I like books very much now. So I read a lot. I am also creative. I draw or paint or do handicrafts. Okay, so she's pretty crafty. All right, so now for the Dear Host Family letter. These are my favorite parts of the application. One of the many favorite parts of the application, I should say, because this is more of a heartfelt letter that our students will send to their future host family without them knowing who this host family will be. So Maria says, Dear host family, I am Maria Luisa. I am from a family from Seville, which is in the south of Spain in Andalusia. I'm really bad at pronouncing some of these countries that I've never heard before. So this is a really great way where if you are unfamiliar with these locations as well, again, it's really great to host these students because then you get to know their culture in their region and you also get to know more about that area where they come from. She says, I belong to a family that is almost always together. I have a very large family. I'm going to highlight that very large family on my father's side and have 5 uncles, and we are many cousins. So basically, she has a lot of cousins. In my father's family, I am the smallest. On the other hand, my mother's side has 6 brothers, and I also have many cousins. On my mother's side, I like the middle one, and we are always very close. So I have little cousins. I love spending time with them. In general, I love children. Since my brothers are older than me, I would like to have the experience of living with brothers. Okay, so this is a host family that is going to want to have sons preferably. I have always wanted to have little brothers. I love spending the weekends with my parents, riding horses with my father and with some friends and cousins who also play. My father has a house in the countryside that we go to, and I love it. We spend the summer in a house next to the beach. I also visit my cousins who are with my grandparents, and we all go to the beach together. I love going to the beach with my little cousins. At first, my parents didn't want me to go to the United States because they didn't want me to go because I was the youngest in the family. My father refused, but in the end, they told me that it was a great experience and that I would learn. I have always wanted to see the things there are and enjoy the experience. I want to because it was always been my dream. I always want to enjoy the experience and have a good time. So that is the heartfelt letter from Maria. So with that being said, it looks like just kind of doing an overview. She loves to travel. She loves to ride horses, playing polo. She likes to paint and design, loves reading, and also has older brothers. So she is looking for a large family that has younger boys, younger sons. So if Maria is a student that you think would be a really great fit for yourself or for somebody that you know or for a social media platform that you can share this profile to, then please do. I'd be so very thankful, and I know that Maria would be too. So anyways, everybody, that is it for the day. Thank you so much for being here all the way to the end of this video. I appreciate you all, and thank you so much for being a part of my YouTube community and sharing cultural exchange with your friends and your family. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye-bye.